You guys asked a question, let's not repeat the question, please, for the stakeholders.
Okay.
We have other stakeholders waiting. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, for the opportunity to ask this question. And thank you, Nyoro, for coming up as a Kenyan to just give this presentation. And we have to make it clear that Nyoro is a friend or a colleague to all of us here. So that is why this presentation was very, very important. And Nyoro is not just a regular member of parliament. He was the chair of budget. So he has so much information pertaining this particular issue. Nyoro started saying he wants to know how it was validated that the stock is at 34, not 29. He gave us so much information about the sale of the company, he gave us so much information about several other companies. My question to Didi, because the CEO of Safaricom sat right there where you are. The CS of Treasury sat right there where you are. They made a specific presentation like what you have done. We asked them questions, the same questions that we're asking you, and they gave us answers. They were very clear on how they went about valuation. Safaricom told us they cannot interfere when a seller and a buyer is present when it comes to stocks. If a buyer says, I want to buy these stocks, and a seller says, I want to sell these stocks, Safaricom has no say in who exactly or to stop it. Now, you are telling us that we should have all Kenyans come together and agree on who is going to evaluate this sale before it's done. That is not the case. We are told Vodacom gave us a premium price for the future dividends of the country, or of the stock and all that. So, Mr. Didi, as a colleague, and who has so much information about the government of Kenya, and who has information about this fund that we are going to set up, infrastructure fund. Of course, the money will come probably at the moment. If it is concluded before it's formed, it will go to another fund. But I want to ask you, do you think that all Kenyans would have sat down and agreed on the price rate? You know very well that Kenyans, there is a way of evaluating the stock and agreeing on how to sell, and there is nothing that was wrong on this sale. There is nothing. If you have information that there is something wrong that was done, then be on record and tell this, because so many people are following. So many people are just listening on your presentation today. So just tell the people, this is your opportunity to actually tell the Kenyans something went wrong and this is what went wrong. But based on what we know, the CEO was there, of Safaricom, the CS was there, and several stakeholders have come and just did their presentation the way you did. So my question to you is, do you really think there is a smoking gun in the country? Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Mine would be brief and straight to the point. Thank you so much, our colleague. You really made a powerful presentation, which has really enriched me, and I believe it has enriched the committee. But I would just like to ask, Honorable, that you seem to say that you have no problem with privatization. Yes, and you have a problem with evaluation. And Honorable Kaluma has mentioned it, but I was just feeling like I really wish you would have given us what you think was best in terms of valuation, because you've talked of us having maybe more 150 billion, 100 billion. So I don't know, in your computation, because they have floated at 34 shillings. As per you, how much would it be?